Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 2 in the series between 120 and Emalfan. Game number 2 taking place on Twisted Meadows, as we see 120 has spawned as the pretty in pink Undead player here at the 5 o'clock position. Meanwhile, over here on the top left we have Emalfan spawning as, well, the purple human speed building on Altar of Kings. Am I toning up my jazz voice a little bit more? Maybe, just perhaps. Not quite sure why it came out this particular way, but for all of you guys who listen to my casts as you go to sleep, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and pleasant dreams. Archmage is going to be the hero coming out from Emalfan. No big surprise there either, as the Ultra of Darkness will most likely be training up that Death Knight. Death Knight versus Archmage, and will Emalfan be able to bounce back after a rather painful game 1 loss, perhaps more of a poor decision making than anything else, deciding to split up his footmen. Deciding to split up his footmen from his Archmage ended up costing him his expansion. While you really want to have your economic advantage try and carry you through, by not having that economic advantage hold you more tightly, well, what ended up happening is he just took far too much damage and was constantly being forced to rebuild things. Hold on one moment. Yes, Aria?
I was so ahead of everyone.
All right, good job, Aria. Update for all of you guys who are wondering where my co-caster is. She is currently playing Mario Kart and just got first place, so hats off to her there. She is definitely my daughter. All right, let's go ahead and continue to move along here. Archmage taking a bit of damage as the Water Elemental may try to back off here in just a moment. No, ends up taking a little bit too much again as another Water Elemental now dropped down. Death Knight is not going to be able to make it all the way across the map, as you do see a Tome of Knowledge and Scourge Bone Chimes being added across. Water Elemental will get finished off here, and the item is not going to be that helpful for Emalfan, as you see a Forest Troll Trapper now going to get taken down. Alright, it looks as though an Acolyte could get destroyed as well. Taking a lot of damage right there. That Vampiric Aura definitely helping those poor peasants there, as they are going to be retreating back. Death Knight considers his options and is now opting to do a bit of pressure, as the Scout Tower is just now getting started. Here's the big question: will that Arcane Tower be enough? There is plenty of peasants, as the Skeletal Minions now sneak their way through. Alright, that many Skeletal Minions. All you really need to do is call to arms on all of these units, and things will be fine just in time. That one Militia purposely running away, and it looks like he will be able to get away fairly easily. Meanwhile, back in the center portion of the map, Death Knight is chasing around an Archmage, as the Archmage is perhaps going to try and deny his own Militia. Is he going to do it? Yes, he will, denying that last bit of experience, and now running back home. Back off to the north here, you can see a Skeletal Minion getting in some superficial damage, as an Arcane Tower is being upgraded. Tech to Tier 2, Halls of the Dead already being added, as well as that Necropolis will open up access to the Lich, as we see a Footman once again just wandering inside on the wrong side of the map, and really needs to have better control and awareness, as you see 120 now currently trying to get some more Skeletal Minions up, and will be able to do exactly that. Archmage being forced to pull back here. More damage. There are 4 Skeletal Minions, as that Death Knight wonders where exactly it can go and what exactly it can do. That Skeletal Minion may aggro those creeps, and what is going to end up happening is that by aggroing those creeps perfectly, it doesn't allow the Militia to get into the right spots. Death Knight could also come across and land in some Death Coils to steal a bit of experience, and that is exactly what happens with Ogre Warrior number 1. Ogre Warrior number 2, not nearly as lucky. There is a Tome of Intelligence being in the back there. Archmage almost gets the 3. The Tome of Intelligence may be given to the other, to the Undead army, as you can see the Archmage really should be heading back across over there. Footman now trying to chase another denial right there, as the 120 picks up that Tome of Intelligence. Death Knight could try and land a Death Coil onto the Footman. The Footman ended up going to get taken down. Death Knight, now seeing that level 2, has another Death Coil ready to go, as you see more and more Militia being called over. Skeletal Minions could try and do more attacking. More peasants are getting taken down, as the Archmage finally gets to level 3. Level 3 on that Archmage, however, does not currently have enough mana to throw down another Water Elemental, and that's exactly what he needs right now. just to be able to get in some extra damage. All right, this tower also suffering a bit of damage. Archmage now trying to back off again. Footmen are doing a bit of chasing as the Death Knight does have enough for an additional Death Coil. Archmage now trying to run away. Footman decides to back off again, or excuse me, the Death Knight decides to back off the chase as this one poor peasant most likely will get taken down as the skeletal minions. Oh, is he going to get taken down right there? One more shot on the skeletal minion. There it goes as a poor peasant will get knifed in the back by a rune blade. Archmage now being brought over. Another water elemental could be dropped down here. Arcane Tower is under massive repairs as the footmen do get a surround on the Death Knight. 120 lost control for just a moment. Not quite sure why we don't see... well, is that one peasant going to get taken down? Yes, it will. Scroll of Town Portal does get off, though, as the Arcane Tower is completed. But at what cost did Emalfan sacrifice in order to get that expansion? 34 over 36 supply compared to 30 over 40. Do we have a second hero? No, we do not. Death Knight still sitting at level... Wait, what is this? Naga Sea Witch is the second hero as the Naga Sea Witch now looking to back off. That is a lot of footmen right there. But is it going to be enough without defend? We need to see defend in order to make a very large impact on this game. Death Knight now just simply walking straight up here. And will it be able to perhaps take down this Arcane Tower by... It is purposely trying to split this army as a Crypt Fiend could get taken down. All right, Archmage going to go ahead and finish off one Crypt Fiend there. Death Knight now continuing to fight back here. And as that Crypt Fiend does get taken down, another Crypt Fiend could get taken out as well as the Death Knight extremely low on hit points. This is not looking good for 120 at all. As the Crypt Fiends need to run for its lives, but the Death Knight could just focus down the Archmage and then that would be it. Both armies extremely fragile right now, but the Archmage is fighting behind a wall of footmen, and without a Lich with Frost Nova, it will be difficult to hero nuke down that Archmage. Are we going to tier 3? Yes, we are. Crypt Fiends will be added. The Lich, that third and final hero, able to add a little bit more damage, could be playing an enormous role as we are finally getting some Obsidian statues as well. Archmage looking and working hard to get to level 3. Water Elemental back in position here, trying to fight back. You can take a look. Footmen are going to try and engage. Footmen do not have defend. As you see, the fireballs are getting just thrown out across all of those units. Crypt Fiends look like they will be able to get away. And yes, get away indeed. Meanwhile, Archmage is running all the way back here. And, well, not much is going to be said except for death of a skeletal minion. Naga Sea Witch now picking off some units from Emalfan again. And if the Death Knight can just continually get some easy experience, that would be a tremendous blow. There goes another blow there. Naga Sea Witch attempting to take down a water elemental. That is going to work and not have any issues whatsoever. There it goes as well. Death Knight now 18 experience from level 3. Archmage sitting at level 3 right now. Naga Sea Witch could try and get in position. There are some cold arrows already being brought over. Crypt Fiends now being brought in to try and focus down some units. Obsidian statues back across over here. Footmen now going to get some damage onto those Crypt Fiends. Those Crypt Fiends need to back off as we do see double Obsidian statues in position to try and protect and keep this army alive. The problem is if you try and chase the undead army at this point, you will end up out of position, and then the Naga Sea Witch will just allow himself or itself to just pick off any unit that isn't fleeing fast enough. All right, Archmage down to what? 38 hit points. Death Knight needs a little bit more mana, wants to just rush on in there, get the Death Coil off onto that Archmage, and this could potentially be a problem. All right, a little bit of damage there. Naga Sea or Death Knight could try and jump inside here. You can take a look. The Archmage is just purposely running back, and oh, special delivery. Yes, it was. Special delivery right there. The Goblin Zeppelin delivering a long distance Death Coil, and 120 takes the game. Goblin Zeppelin picking up the Death Knight. Zeppelin flying overhead, dropping the Death Knight, dropping the Death Coil, and then quickly escaping that situation. I guess a Black Hawk maneuver type thing, hit and run. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.